Shit. Oops. Oops. Oh my God. Well, I was playing Sticky Song the whole time, so now I gotta fix this. I'm here jamming away. I'm jamming away, and y'all can't even hear or see what the fuck I'm jamming to. Maybe jamming. Hold on. It's called Spray Me Down. Sticky Six and that guy. Now I gotta start it all over. Yeah, I listened to like 2 minutes of it. Having a good old time. Still? Yeah, I thought I was hoping I wasn't alone. Packing up my bowl.
CANTYGRANTPR to the E. I triple my hit the mop beat, cause these government folks keep on me. Everywhere I go, I smell. Gotta spray myself before I take a hotel. $100 nights out, I will. Can you spare another 50 for dinner as well? SPICKYTT6 with a pussy hurt, no lie. Gang talkers here anytime I'm live.
Yeah.
These don't recruit it back.
We're gonna find out what's going on with Mark. Did a live, so we're gonna check it out.
And I got 6 small bottles in my backpack. Y'all legal ain't getting no help, and I need a hotel so I can play with myself.
Yeah, I'm with you, Sue. Not feeling good at all today. Gotta get that ear looked at.
Just had 3 meals Uber Eats. Now I'm wrong for the punished back on the streets. Don't give me that KFC. I need that sausage with rice and bread. hotel for a month. Now I need another. Now the started pumping me with my twin mother. So I'm not here on my bed, and I got a sanitizer on my head. Oh shit. Y'all evil, I ain't happy one bit, and I need paid bitch just to pay for my shit.
I get copyrighted every time, Sticky.
Oh my God, I got full of deep backer.
Only played what you told me I was allowed to play too.
Cause they got talent on my state, satanic.
I only got this and another song. Sticky's in the house.
They don't believe me, and I just pulled my pants from the directed in the tea. That Sticky done stole my bags and TMI for the whole bag. First day right at the hotel, and I'm gonna tell my cat to get offer in hell. I need that hotel bed so I can lay and pick my head. Right away, I'ma make up a shit. If I don't get the money, I'ma throw a fucking fit. Please hit us keep on my chat. Y'all need to clear out if you're something like that. My Tourette's acting up on some new shit. I'm about to call myself fucking stupid. I'll take all day off of me. Next thing I know, they force urinate. Hotels, I love it. If I don't get money, then I'll harass the public. Rolls out all every day, and all I got to eat is bed and not play. Don't come near me, red. I'm screaming at your ass while I'm scratching on my head. One headlight on these cars, don't send me no food, that's a Scott 4 stars. Don't tell me to find an occupation. I'm dealing with forced food and forced urination. Free sensitive, red and blue, and I gotta prove.
You can't really say that's for nothing because they did what you needed done to it, and now you have the medicine for it. So you should start feeling better within 48 hours, I would think, to 72.
When they're punished, I've been mistreated. Gonna scratch my booty hole, then I'm gonna slip it.
Scratch the booty hole.
Yeah, my brain getting noise all around my bolts and frames. They both vibrated my booty, Sticky 6 took my hotel money for Rudy. Bicycle too close to me, they tried to run over my swole up feet. So my red backpack with my moo, then he replaced it with a bag of doo-doo. Therefore, termites, headlights, they pop my legs and it don't feel nice. Look at my legs, see how they swell. Shamrock did a no hotel spell. Alcohol, spray it down. Spray it down, alcohol, spray it down, alcohol, spray it down, alcohol, spray
Bring it
it down.
down.
Music at the hotel. This is fucked up. This is evil.
You're evil.
And my battery is going down for nothing. It's 63%. Cause someone please fucking help. It's 11:57 and all these fake promises of help. Fuck y'all.
Well, damn. What's up, Dutchie? It's not even medicine. Oh, well, you need that. You need that. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sticky. Just hopefully you start feeling better. You know what I'm saying? I know I like that song. He sent it to me in the DMs and gave me permission. Well, Candy had court, and, you know, she pretty much wore me out yesterday. But figured we'd catch up on her little stories. I haven't watched it yet, so we get to watch this together for the first time, unless anybody else has already seen it. But I'm sure it's going to be a bunch of it's everybody else's faults, and you know how it goes. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is up in here. All right, there we go. There we go. And cheap seats in the house. All right, let's see.
Everyone, today is Thursday, January 22nd, 2026 at 1:28 p.m. in the afternoon. So I just try to tell y'all as much in chronological order as possible about what happened all day yesterday.
Tell us about it, girl. Tell
Basically,
us.
I kind of forgot what happened earlier
What?
in the morning, but I think I remember that they force urinated me a couple of times with a weapon. And then yeah, like earlier in the morning, I kind of don't remember what happened. But after I got off the live stream, I think the night before or whatever, they had this fake homeless couple perping with a red bike.
I'm talking about, how she's going to blame us for something. The first fucking thing that she blames everybody for is her urinating on herself. It's your bladder. You need to get your bladder checked. You have a leaky bladder. A lot of women have that. Nobody's doing it to you on purpose, you dumbass.
And they originally were walking very close by me with cigarettes, smoking the fake, crusty, dirty, satanic, evil cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
They were a fake homeless perp couple. And so then yeah,
get that
so I
lie
had to go
out.
to fake Walmart and get a couple of things. And thanks for y'all who tried to help with what you could. I did not get sufficient funds for a hotel for the night before last. But thank y'all for at least.
I don't know if it was court. I think it was when she woke up or something. Yeah, that's what it was.
But after I got off the live stream, I think the night before or whatever, they had this fake homeless couple perping with a red bike, and they illegally were walking very close by me with cigarettes.
We haven't gotten to the court part yet. She hasn't said anything about the court yet, so we're just getting started.
Dirty, satanic, evil cigarettes. They were a fake homeless perp couple, and so then yeah, so I had to go to fake Walmart and get a couple of things. And thanks for y'all who tried to help with what you could. I did not get sufficient funds for a hotel for the night before last. But thank y'all for at least, contributing to what you were able to.
What you blowing at us for?
Yesterday morning,
bugs.
I went to this cafe that I never been to before. And like when I went to try to eat there, when I tried to sit, when they opened and I tried to sit down somewhere, and they had these abusive, narcissistic, rich white men that bullied me about the seat, about the table to sit at.
Oh, the irony. The irony.
Try to tell me in a rude, nasty way about how the tables are reserved and how they sit there every day.
Oh.
And then I went to try to sit at another table and they treated me the same way. And one of them was very, very nasty about it. Said, yeah, we sit here every morning. Well, I didn't know this was my first time. I mean, even at this PJ's Coffee right here, this location, they have, rich narcissistic white men that had fake tables reserved for them,
Bitch,
and I wouldn't be surprised
if
they got it like that because they're Freemasons.
See how she has to just make up just the worst of the worst words and call them anything and everything she can think of. It's because you're a sicko, man. You're a perverted sicko.
And they would even be rude and bullies towards me, but I can't go there in that location anymore. But I went to a different place.
I think so too, Sticky.
To eat, yesterday morning for breakfast, and the staff it was like a family-owned cafe. And the staff workers, they were extremely nice, but and the food was some of it was good, some of it was okay, but yeah, I mean, for those men.
Well, it must be nice to be able to go out to a nice restaurant to eat, must be nice. Must be real nice. All right, so from now on, all of us with Sartan, we take full responsibility for all your forced urinations, ministrations, and dedications. Don't forget her poopies, her forced diarrhea. She's done that to me twice. That's fucked up. You're just a nasty girl.
And to do that to me, make me not want to go back. But I'm glad the staff were really nice, you know. But and they said that the place had like local ingredients and stuff. So I guess that's why it'd be like more expensive or something, you know. But
Oh, it's
but yeah,
more
but anyway,
expensive there, huh?
um
Must be nice.
I had to use the bathroom. Like I tried to get as much sleep or something, or trying to snooze up before court because I had a few hours to kill time. I did go to fake Walmart and get a couple of things yesterday because I had to use the bathroom, you know, and the perps forced to urinate me, you know, and so I had to use the bathroom again. I was gonna not eat lunch, but I had to use the bathroom again because I don't know. I had to use the bathroom again, and so then I had to go and buy something to eat for lunch.
Bitch, you gotta stop. I wasn't going to eat lunch, but I went in there.
I did go to fake Walmart and get a couple of things
I
yesterday because I
wasn't
had to use
going
the
to eat
bathroom.
lunch, but I had to pee. Y'all hear this shit? I'm telling you, you should have been saving that money and gotten something nice and cheap to eat. Stop going out to these fucking restaurants when you don't have money like that. She's so entitled. She's so above us all.
You know, and the perps forced to urinate me. You know, and so I had to use the bathroom again.
Oh, defecations. Oh, okay.
I was gonna not eat lunch.
You meant.
But I had to use the bathroom again because I don't know. I had to use the bathroom again, and so then I had to go and buy something to eat for lunch in order to get to use the bathroom. You know, and I barely had enough funds for to get. Like I was like maybe a few cents short or something. From I was like maybe 5 cents short for enough funds to get there's like combination fried rice. It was like shrimp and pork fried rice. And the pork was tough for some reason, but the food was really good. It was like that type of Chinese food.
Damn, I'm getting hungry over here. She's eating good as shit, and we're only 5 minutes and 50 seconds into it. And she's talking about 3 different places.
That if the shrimp fried rice is well seasoned and good enough that you don't even need soy sauce. But I do not even like that the Kikkoman brand of soy sauce. It's just disgusting to me. But they used to have a brand called La Choy soy sauce. I don't think it's not as popular as it used to be, but I used to love that soy sauce. But the fact about me, I eat Chinese food with shrimp fried rice with no soy sauce. I don't even like eat soy sauce much anymore, you know.
It's too salty.
So, but a couple had gave me like $5 to help cover for me to have enough food. I mean, you know, enough to eat for lunch, and also they encouraged me to, you know, get me a drink too, something to drink.
Encouraged
Thanks
you
so much to that couple, and then the wife came back and gave me like an extra $4. So I'm thankful and glad for that. But the funds left over, I had to pay for a place to use their space to put my belongings. I had to pay for this place to use my. I had to pay this place a certain fee. I had to pay them.
You had to pay
to sit my belongings there while I go to court.
Yeah.
And I guess it was like, and then like when with the place that I went to put my belongings down, and I had to pay a certain fee. They had one of the workers there was very rude and yelled at me. She was mean for no reason.
Where you go?
No reason at all. And so then it was like probably 12:50 when I went to the court and to get my it didn't really take long, but when the judge called me up and he told me about that I have criminal charges of criminal mischief, resisting arrest, and failure to identify. And I knew that the fake police officer was not there. I knew he didn't show up a third time. He did not show up. But the time before yesterday, I kind of don't even remember offhand when that court date was. It probably was in December. No, it wasn't December. It was November. It was in October or November. I don't remember. I don't think it was December. So it was like either somewhere between October and November, not December. Then I had October 8th. It could have been that October 8th court date. And
you might have to reboot it.
She kind of, it was one of the clerk of court or workers there. I don't know.
Come on. Get out with that
She
lie.
said that time was the second time that the officer didn't show up. And so she said,
You said the third.
that the reason why she was pushing back the court date to like all the way January 21st, she said, because the officer he won't show up. So she said that
Yeah.
I push your court date back so you won't have to keep coming to court.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And I think she was trying to tell me that if he does not show up the next time, then they're gonna have no choice but to drop or dismiss the case or something like that. And so that's what I was expecting, you know. Y'all know that the stalkers from the September 29th court date, they stole my backpack with the notarized letter of proof, the physical notarized letter of proof. Look at this ladybug on my shirt. I mean, on my hoodie. I don't know if y'all can see that.
You is just nasty. Nasty. You know who she reminds me of? What was the name of that kid off of Charlie Brown that always had dust around him? Dirt. What was his name? Do you remember his name? I have to look it up. Because I can't remember. They follow you everywhere. Why don't you just flick it off? Ain't doing nothing new.
So
just douse it
I was
down.
shocked to find out, you know, I had to deal with the judge directly. And he didn't tell me that the officer was not there yesterday, but I just knew he wasn't. I knew the officer wasn't there. So when the judge called me up and told me you're charged with criminal mischief, resisting arrest, and failure to identify. And the fake sticky perp bragged and admitted that they were the ones that stole my orange backpack with everything out, just about.
You need to go somewhere with that shit. You're really going to blame somebody that really didn't do it? Sticky. Why are you stealing her shit for?
About everything I own. Stole my backpack. With and that was the evidence in that backpack. Excuse me. And so
Pigpen.
When
What his name?
The judge told me, you know, that you presented to us, you get not enough evidence. I'm like, what you mean that's not enough evidence? I'm like, the stalkers, they illegally swatted me, and they admitted that they lied. I mean, you know, because when I tried to go to the libraries and print out physical copies of the online stalking and harassment, it was giving me problems with printing. Like all the messages would not print properly. They did not print properly, and it's like the librarians wouldn't even show me, or multiple libraries, they wouldn't even show me how I could print out the messages properly. And it seemed like they just set me up and left me to just waste my money and like waste $10 on printing stuff out just for it to be useless and have to be thrown away. So then I tried to put it on a thumb drive and a flash drive, and the judge said that's not enough evidence. He didn't even tell me why, and he didn't tell me what things I could do to make enough evidence. So then he tried to suggest I go to the
I say
public defender.
You did that laugh.
And then he tried to tell me, you know, another.
I'm gonna give a reboot, so if it knocks me out, I'll be back. We're gonna do her first. I'll reboot her first.
That's not enough evidence. He didn't even tell me why, and he didn't tell me what things I could do to make enough evidence.
All right, now I'm going to reboot right here. Yes, reload. Okay, I think that'll be good now. Some of the stuff that I was hearing her say while her reboot came up and I was still rebooting this side, oh my gosh, it's disgusting. Disgusting how far she goes to try to look like a victim. Ah, oh, shame on you, Candy. You are so disgusting. Whoa. Because you need one, you dumb bitch. Oh no, y'all. I was sitting here just listening and see what happens when I smoke herb. I just be doing some crazy shit. Let me get so y'all can see this. This I can't even believe the shit that I just heard. Now I gotta rewind it. This stupid bitch. You are something else. You really are. How far she goes to be a victim, it's just like something's gotta be wrong with you because that's like what a 5-year-old would say, you know? Just pretty pathetic.
You gave us a thumb drive, and that's not enough evidence. I'm like, what you mean that's not enough evidence? I'm like, the stalkers, they illegally swatted me, and they admitted that they lied. I mean,
no.
You know, because when I tried to go to the libraries and print out physical copies,
that's cool, Steve.
The online stalking and harassment, it was giving me problems with printing. Like all the messages would not print properly. They did not print properly, and it's like the librarians wouldn't even show me, or multiple libraries, they wouldn't even show me how I could print out the messages properly. And it seemed like they just set me up and left me to just waste my money and like waste $10 on printing stuff out just for it to be useless and have to be thrown away. So then I tried to put it on drive, and I was flash drive, that's not enough evidence. He didn't even tell me why, and he didn't tell me what things I could do to make enough.
Y'all hear that?
So then he tried to suggest I experiences with that fake public offender when I told him no, I don't want a public defender. He got really mad, defensive and mad. And then
You
he tried
have
to tell
to.
me, another
You
trial
have to have
will
one.
be, you have to go to the other office to go, get another for your trial date. I'm like, again, like, I'm tired of coming to court. And it's like, and I'm like, well, I was told that, I said, I was told that, of course he wasn't trying to listen to me. He cut me off and said what he said. But I'm like, I was told that if the officer didn't show up this time, that y'all were going to drop the case. He's like, no, I'm not dismissing the case. He got really mad and defensive. He's like, no, I'm not dismissing the case. And that made me fired up and mad. And, they triggered my Tourette's. And I was forced to go up in that office and get another fake court date, which is March 11th, 2026.
It's
and
Tourette's, y'all.
I'm like, I'm not even coming back. I was so upset, And the abusive narcissistic bailiff, that person, I never saw him before. But the man that's usually the bailiff was downstairs doing the security with checking people in and stuff, with checking our belongings and stuff. Now, this bailiff, like I was outside of the courtroom, walking towards the elevators. I was not inside, but I was outside of the courtroom. And my Tourette's outburst was triggered.
Oh,
and y'all so fucking corrupt, whatever. I don't remember exactly what I said. I was so in the heat of the moment. And the fake abusive narcissistic fake bailiff perp trying to talk about, go downstairs, go your ass downstairs before you get arrested, or something like that. He said, go your ass back downstairs before you get arrested. And he had his face twisted up, mad, like trying to bully and intimidate and act like a fucking flying monkey. And he was illegally planted there because the other man was the bailiff at every other time. But they planted and staged for this guy to be here for this situation. All a part of the gang stalking setup. And I didn't. Catch the bailiff, this guy, I didn't get to catch his name. The other bailiff, I don't remember his name off the top of my head, But the other bailiff, he's a nicer person with a calmer demeanor. And they've had moments where I've gone to court, and when we're in the room, there's a lot of people, like after the arraignment or whatever, and we have to get like another court date, and we're in that office, and it's crowded, in a small little office, crowded with a lot of people in there, and they're rude and abusive and gang up on me and trigger my Tourette's and stuff like that, And so, I went back downstairs, and since the court situation happened so quick, like I couldn't finish eating all my food, so I was like in and out like within like actually like 10 or 20 minutes, And so then I came back and I finished eating my food, and then I took the bus to go towards the Gretna Library, and it was that.
Could you imagine? She's talking about she's in a little area and people are all around her and they're getting mad at her, but she's not doing nothing, blah, blah, blah. We all know how she would be if there's a bunch of people around her. She's going to call somebody perp. She's going to say something real stupid. Because she always does. But go on, professional victim. Continue.
That bus driver that falsely accused me of putting her up on YouTube when I had never, at the time, don't recall seeing her before. But I think she overheard false rumors from other perp bus drivers, and she had her face twisted up, really mad. And she was the only driver for that route because it was a limited route. And me riding the bus with her, she had her face twisted up, mad, and I just felt awkward and uncomfortable, riding the bus with her, and just couldn't wait to get off. And then I went and talked with this lady, excuse me, on my way walking to the library, and the lady was really nice. It was a different lady, she was nice, and she complimented me on my code, and she complimented me on me sanitizing and spraying, and she said it was a good thing, and she liked that I was doing that and stuff, and me and her had a conversation, and they had perps brushing up against me on purpose, going out of their way to walk by me and brush up against me just to later on go walk over that way.
Candy.
Excuse me.
Candy, you're on is it a subway thing, train? I don't know what they call it. People, it's so tight in there. People are not fucking put there by the millions just to brush all up against you. Shut the fuck up. Act like you got some sense. Only certain things you telling yourself.
So
Continue.
my YouTube AdSense payment, I started to panic when it didn't come on time. But I got the notification 4 hours later. And then after the notification, I got the payment 3 hours after the notification. So eventually I got the payment, you know. So
Oh shit.
but,
That's why she took herself out to a nice
So then-
restaurant.
I got on the phone and paid, you know, I had to pay off the full fee for my you know, for one financial obligation.
For your first court.
And then another financial obligation, I paid twice the minimum payment. And then leftover, I ended up having you know, just enough for one hotel night. And wow, these are flying ladybugs. Like, these are orange flying ladybugs. Wow.
She's got bugs
I don't
always
know if y'all can
around
see
her. They follow her
I can't
everywhere.
see. Hold up, where's my finger? Where's my finger? Okay,
It's funny.
where's my finger? Oh wait, I'm trying to show y'all. If I had the camera flipped the other way, I could show y'all better. But yeah. So
Oh, you're so sweet wanting to show us.
so
I
basically,
don't know why they're not red. They are orange. They've been
So
orange for
just-
decades now.
yesterday I found out that they had a worker at a restaurant that I'm not going to mention publicly, but it was a worker at a restaurant that when I went to get breakfast, the day before yesterday, I went to get breakfast somewhere. Excuse me.
Of course she did.
And I found out it was an employee that I never saw before. And I asked, "Are you new here? Because I never saw you before." She said, "No." She made it like she always worked there. And she stole a $3 tip from me.
No.
And I tried to call the restaurant. The restaurant was militantly not answering their phone. So I have to wait till I go back there in person and
It's
tell them what
security.
happened. And
How it
so
works
if
nowadays.
she would not have stolen that $3 tip from me,
She didn't steal it.
if she would not have stolen that $3 tip from me, then I could have had enough money to take out $20 out of the $20 plus the fee or whatever.
She
Because I had
didn't steal.
$21 and something left over.
She didn't steal.
But I could have had, if she would not have stolen that from me,
She didn't steal it
No,
from you.
I could have had enough money. I could have had like $24 and something, and I could have taken out, you know, had enough money to take out $20 out of the ATM so that I can use the change machine at the hotel and get my clothes washed.
Yeah, we've been
But
hearing
because
that
she
for a
did
week
that-
now.
I could not get to get my clothes washed, and I had just enough funds for the hotel plus the deposit. I got the deposit back.
You ate it
And,
though.
It was $25 deposit. So like I'm out of the hotel now, back on the streets. And as I said, I do not like going to the public laundromats because of heavy gang stalking, and also
So instead, you go out, you order DoorDash for one thing, and you're going to restaurants. Not buying a few of something, having a hotel for 2 days. You have an eating disorder. And we were watching a video 5 years back, right? She had a neck thin. She looks totally different. So, and she's already said it, you know, it's her comfort, but it pisses me off that she gets, you know, some money so she won't be on the streets. But instead of putting that towards a hotel room, she puts it towards multiple restaurants. That just, you know what? If you knew how to manage your money just a little bit, I think a lot more people would help you out, and if your attitude would change.
narcissistic, racist, Asian
Oh my
laundromat
God.
attendants trying to micromanage and control how I wash my clothes and bully me and bother me and, you know, won't leave me alone and stuff. And then other gang stalking as well. So that's why whenever I get a hotel, if there's a laundromat, I try to wash my clothes peacefully at the hotel when hopefully I won't get bothered. But there are sometimes when the perps might mess with me there too, but sometimes they leave me alone, you know. So, but, yeah, so like yesterday when I went to the Gretna library, I forgot that the fake perp janitor that illegally works here and work like early in the morning till like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I forgot when she leave here, she goes to the Gretna library and clean up the bathrooms and stuff there, or clean up the library there. And she was wait till nobody was around and start just harassing and bullying me and messing with me for no reason at all. And I had to tell her, lady, please leave me alone. I'm not doing anything. She was just messing with me.
This is a new version of the story. You are just such a liar, and you shit it all over the place. Are you going to tell us about that again? She's had to clean up after you. You know, when you're done with the bathrooms finally, and then you got this bitch wants to come in and shit all over the fucking place. But she is y'all see what I'm saying? She's the victim in every fucking story that she tells. It's insane.
For no reason.
I know, for no reason,
Oh,
girl.
damn, I forgot she comes there too. So, you know, I try to stay quiet, peaceful, just go there, charge my phone,
Oh,
wait for my
sure
funds to
you
come in.
do.
And then I paid the 2 financial obligations. And then I paid I paid for I paid for the one hotel night. And yesterday it was a perp that I suspected was Angie that made a fake triggering comment before like an hour and 40 I mean like I'm sorry, about an hour and 15 minutes before court or whatever. Or maybe it was 2 hours before court. I don't remember. It was sometime before court. She made a fake fake new profile and a fake triggering harassing comment.
You're a
Fake
liar.
triggering harassing lying comment. And
Why
bragged
are
about
you using her
how
name, you
she
dumbass.
was gonna be there to show up at court. And I don't know if that was Angie or the fake Aquarium Doris perp. One of them.
Bitch.
So before I can even say anything, fake Damnesia made fake harassing emails. And I showed in the community post the fake harassing emails talking about RIP Candy and the video attached to it. And then for them to mock and gossip and glorify me dying. And I think that fake Damnesia is behind that fake Eugene Levi account.
You have no clue what you're even talking about.
So now Eugene Levi, I guess, is another fake alter ego for fake Damnesia. So he goes by Marcel Thibodeau. It looks like he gets a new alter ego every year, I guess. Darnell Williams, Marcel Thibodeau, Joseph Camus, Seal Hater, and now Eugene Levi. And under that account was where he lied to that person.
I don't
that
know.
Casey Ryan guy in the TI community.
I haven't watched.
That he lied to Casey Ryan and said that I'm part of the Order of the Eastern Star and that I'm a perp. And Casey Ryan believed his lies and went against me and joined the cult, joined the fake Red Triangle cult.
There's something after this.
So fake Damnesia is in cahoots with the Red Triangle cult, and as well as my twin sister.
She's disgusting.
So
she's just a disgusting, nasty woman.
Like yesterday, I just felt psychologically, mentally, and emotionally hopeless and doomed from what the judge did to me. And I forgot that they brag about how the prosecutors and stuff, they brag about how they dismiss no cases and everybody is guilty. And that if you decide to take anything to trial, then you're gonna have hell to pay. What about our constitutional rights to a speedy trial? What about our rights to trial? Not only a right to trial, but a right to a speedy trial.
What the fuck are you having to go on trial for? What did she do? Why is she having to go on trial? And hell no, most of the times, no, you don't want to go to trial. Just take a plea deal. Trust and believe. But you'd be stupid. She wants to represent her fucking self, y'all.
And then they keep prolonging and dragging the court case. As long as they keep doing this and they won't settle anything, this is the longest. I cannot move out of state. I'm talking about permanently reside out of state. I cannot move out of state or move anywhere else. I can't get a job, and I can't get Section 8 housing or any other government assistance as long as I gotta fight.
I'm gonna tell you now, and this is where this shit like this makes me just smack the fuck out of her. she had an apartment. She waited on that long, long list, you know what I'm talking about? And she got an apartment. Her name finally reached that list. Within the first 30 days, she was put out because she was harassing everyone around her, all the neighbors. So I don't think they'll ever give her another one. Look at that face. But let's see what she's got to say.
Fake criminal charges from being illegally swatted and lied on. I had never before in my life
Doctor laughing
in
at
and
her
out
in
of
the
jail, in and
background.
out of court. And the stalkers brag about, yeah, we're going to keep swatting you more. Expect more swatting. Like now that this is a new year, expect more swatting this year. We're going to do you in this year. Oh, I hope the judge throws the book at you. So after I got out of court, it wasn't long before fake Danisha tried to talk about, oh, I heard that you acted like a rabid gorilla in court and you threw a tantrum or whatever. Like, how did they know that? So did Angie or whoever, did someone really show up at the court to eyewitness and watch? I mean, to sneak and watch everything? It's like the stalkers bragged and admitted to contacting the courts directly. I don't even have that particular court phone number. They have ways of contacting courts and stuff, and they even were able to directly contact the fake public offender that I want absolutely nothing to do with. He's a satanic, toxic gang stalker, and that's a con artist.
Oh, is that right?
He's a narcissistic con artist.
Is that right? He's the con artist? Did y'all hear that shit? He's the con artist.
Gang stalker. They robbed the poor. Now, when the court...
Do you realize how little bit of fucking money that those public defenders get? They bust their asses with massive amounts of cases. You're so damn stupid. Just sit the fuck down.
The fake judge said...
Said,
no, I'm not dismissing your case.
Oh,
it reminded me of when I was freshly diagnosed of lupus in 2011.
Oh my
God. I had a
God.
doctor's appointment on the same day that they forced me to go to jury duty. And then the abusive, narcissistic, fake court judge, I don't remember his name, but he's like he gave other people exemptions on whatever, you know. But when I approached and I said, I need an exemption because I have on the same day y'all expect us to go back to court, you know, for this jury duty. I said, I have a doctor's appointment that day. And it's like, I'm not exempting you. No, I'm not exempting you. Go sit down. Go sit down.
She is such a liar. She's so disgusting at how every little detail she's got to be the victim of. It's just...
I'm not exempting you. Go sit down. And I went back to my seat in tears, crying, wondering why did he choose me to discriminate against?
I'm sick of her.
But thankfully, the jury duty, they dropped that case or something happened where I didn't have to go back to jury duty anyway. You know, he's like, no, I'm not exempting you. Go sit down. I'm not exempting you. Go sit down.
Yeah.
But yesterday I was upset, but I didn't cry. But I started to feel hopeless yesterday. I started to feel hopeless, and I started to feel like not wanting to live anymore. You know, start to feel defeated.
No. Don't want you doing nothing stupid like that.
But the feelings of for me, the fact that I felt that way for a little bit, for a few minutes.
But you need to hit that ground and wait.
Don't feel like that because this is just what the stalkers, that's their objective and that's what their goal is. This is what they want. I had to remind myself, so I snapped myself out of it, feeling that way, Like, well, now I have to put my thoughts and my plans and wishes on hold.
Oh, gosh. She just went on vacation last month.
I had to put everything on hold.
She got to put everything on hold.
And it's like even what the judge is doing is
nice
wrong.
Restaurant.
That whole court, all what they're doing is wrong. It's wrong. And so many people just go along with it and don't question. They just don't question their rights or whatever, So if we have a right to a speedy trial, why are they denying us these constitutional American rights?
These constitutional.
And it's like the stalkers even bragged and admitted that the judge is in cahoots with them.
Oh my!
And they brag about how, we paid, and they probably might be lying about it, but they said, yeah, we paid the judge to do you in, and you're not going to win this case, and this and that or whatever. They're taunting, harassing me.
You're ridiculous.
So then it's like I'm feeling like trapped, hopeless, defeated. Like I cannot move on or go on with my life. I mean, they're trying to make me just give up and say I just don't give a fuck about anything anymore. And they're trying to make me feel like I don't care no more.
You're going after people that haven't done a fucking thing to you, don't even know you. They're going on with everyday life. You know, you're going in the middle of the road sometimes just to get, you know, gotta get that on film to show everybody. You're ridiculous. You are a liar, and your lies are like kindergarten style, so they're so easy to see. Nobody's perfect, and you're portraying yourself as being perfect and the victim of everything, every single thing.
Because they're trying to murder me, trying to end my life, and they think this is a game. They think that destroying an innocent person's life is a game. And I even panicked and freaked out and felt afraid that I was going to have to cancel.
Put their fake tears away.
Of the,
Put them fake ass tears away.
Hold
on. Bugs are bugging, guys. Yep. She had a hotel last night. I bet she didn't even take a shower.
You know, I thought I was going to have to cancel the plans of the 30-day train trip. Make me feel afraid that like my life is over.
Oh yeah, that's right, guys. Y'all gonna have to get some monies together. Get some monies together. She wants to go on a 30-day train trip. You know, go all around the world and live lavishly. Live lavishly.
Make me feel afraid that my life is over. Like I'm done. And Fake Damnesia has said, he bragged about how he would use the illegal swatting in the court and jail to traffic me to a brothel and to sex traffic me to a brothel in Shreveport. He was not shy about bragging and admitting about that.
Ain't nobody gonna sex traffic you. I'm done telling you that. You need to shut up, your roly-poly ass. Trust me.
I mean, they are trying to do me in for no reason at all. For no reason at all. And they think this is funny.
I do.
Now,
because you're such a liar.
People in the so-called TI community that are going through something similar. They get GoFundMes and backups and support for lawyers. For donations for hundreds of thousands of dollars for a good lawyer, especially if they claim to be a whistleblower, a government whistleblower.
Honey, you don't know nothing.
Or a medical whistleblower or something that say that they're heavily targeted.
You need to sit down.
But it's like I can't get much of any help or justice.
You need to
or anybody to really care, and people have a cold heart towards me. They care more about this. They care more about a piece of brick wall. They got more compassion for a piece of brick wall than they care about me.
Are you fucking kidding me? There are people that are working every fucking day, double shifts often, to take care of their family, their bills. And you're getting money constantly for playing a victim. That's just ridiculous. So everybody out there that helps her out, y'all think of her as a brick wall. Care more about it. You go into restaurants every day, getting takeout all the time. It's aggravating because there's not, I don't know, there's so much I want to say, but I don't want to say certain things. Just you're a nasty person. A nasty, lying, perverted, disgusting, filthy pig.
They got more compassion for my earbuds than they care about me. Even my own family.
Exactly.
This is under
She needs
$10,
to
and they got
fucking
more
heal.
compassion and more love for these pair of earbuds than they care about my soul and my body and my life and my health. I mean, when I have not done anything worthy to deserve this kind of coldness and abuse from society, that society is upset with me, hate me, and are done with me. And they want to judge me like all these hundreds and thousands of people can be God over me. When God himself is the biggest judge, the real judge. So this fake, unmerciful judge right here, it kind of reminded me of the Bible scriptures about, you know, it reminded me of the Bible scriptures about when, you know, like the parable of the unmerciful servant, and also reminded me of in the Old Testament about when Pharaoh was told, when God told Pharaoh, let my people go, and he wouldn't.
It's all good, Stu.
And the judge is not letting me free. You know, it's like a lot of my writing plans and goals, I can't move forward because this fake jail and court situation being held over my head. You know, I mean, all kinds of thoughts were running through my head yesterday afternoon. Like, I was so upset. I'm like, well, maybe I should have let those boys succeed at shooting and killing me.
Oh,
I mean, hold on, come on, these flies.
Oh, God. I bet she didn't take a shower.
I mean, I even
at the hotel last night.
I even was like started to feel like, you know, just start to feel like giving up. You know, I start to even feel like, well, fine, if you want to go ahead and throw me in the river, go ahead and fucking do it. Nobody freaking cares anyway.
You can go on with your pity party all you fucking want. You started it, but it didn't seem to be a big thing, and now it's a big thing for some reason. Nobody gives a fuck. You don't give a fuck about nobody but yourself. I don't know about y'all, but I haven't been able to go out and eat at a restaurant or have takeout 2 to 3 times and a bunch of snacks in one day. But she said nobody cares about her. No, you throw everybody away. That's what you do. PSA, what is up? Sticky's back in the house. It's good to see y'all. Just let this continue.
But then I had to, those thoughts were brief and temporary when I felt hopeless and defeated and trapped and, you know, but now I'm feeling like, no, I want to fight to live. And trying to not let this discourage me because I know that they're crooked and wrong. You know, when the stalkers run to the other targets and lie to them and saying that I'm a perp and an evil one, that's the reason, that's the real reason. When they smear campaign me and lied, that is the reason why people in society don't like me. That is the reason why people in the TI community hate me and want nothing to do with me, because you told them lies. It fabricated, gave like fake AI generated, you know, fake evidence. That's not real. And people fell for their tricks and their trickery and lies.
You lie. You lie. I think everybody here, they agree. You're a liar. You make up.
So did those stalkers really show up to court and I wasn't even aware that they were like, how do you illegally swat someone? How do you illegally swat someone and lie on them? And then make sure that they're compliant and obedient and doing what everybody says. And then you go and stalk them at the courthouse to see how they act and behave or whatever, and then condemn them. Like, you stalking called criminals are going too fucking far. You illegal animals are going too fucking far. Y'all going too far. What the hell am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just cease to freaking exist? They were blatant about how they want me to cease to exist. But I'm not on a mission to go and kill myself. I'm not on a mission to try to go hurt myself. So if you find me dead or missing, they did it.
Oh, get out of here. Damn bugs won't leave your stinking
And I have
alone.
biological family that can care less, that they can care less about my situation and what I'm going through because they're part of the cult. And people say that cults brainwash people to feel cold-hearted and uncaring about their own family members. And well, I have to go to the bathroom again. But before I go, I gotta tell y'all this.
Is that gonna be our fault too?
Before I go, I gotta tell y'all, it's supposed to rain this evening and tonight.
Oh, well, here comes the money
It's
now.
supposed to rain all tomorrow morning. It's supposed to rain Saturday night. And it's supposed to rain all night Saturday night and all day Sunday.
PSA, that's what I said.
Next week. All week next week. It's supposed to, all week next week.
Just another fine.
It's supposed to be freezing temperatures. Now I freaked out and I'm like, oh, if I can't get help, how am I going to survive? So I don't even know if I might die in the weather next week. And that's why the perps laugh.
Well, you beg. Actually, it's
they're on a mission
more
to
than
do their
begging.
father, the devil's work, to steal, kill, and destroy.
You expect.
See, they refuse to give me.
Just like your friends that don't have nothing to do with you, your family that don't have nothing to do with you, because you treat people like shit, and you expect them to take care of you while you do nothing but bitch and play the victim. She's the victim.
Another public defender trying to lie and say that he was the only public defender. Why are they trying to force a public defender on me? And they don't want you to represent yourself at trial. And they say you're stupid if you do. And the fake public defender was not helpful then. Now, originally, like as I said, how is it criminal mischief if I was legally allowed to be there? And how was I resisting arrest when I have the little bit of footage that I showed y'all from when they just had the police to come nearly crash into the building and then run up on me and then send 5 or 6 male officers to slam one disabled, helpless female to the ground? I didn't mean any harm. All I was trying to do was ask for help for the cheap $80 motel just to get out of the cold. And then that same motel, the stalkers prank called and lied and had me wrongfully banned 2 days after.
Liar.
It was snow, and like there was still snow on the ground. And it was in the early 30s and freezing cold. And I'm like, well, what am I being banned for? Oh, you want to do not rentless? I'm sorry. The guy said my boss says to check you out, and I said for what? And he said, well, there were so many complaints. I'm like, those were from the online stalkers calling and telling any and every lie. So why the stalk? And I think Angie or whoever that was today that was harassing me. How did they know? They know yesterday that I was in a hotel. They know yesterday I was in a hotel. I mean, how they knew I was in a hotel last night. And that's how stalkerish they are. That they illegally finding my location. So for them to lie and say that I'm living in luxury and I'm staying at all these expensive fancy hotels, no, I'm not. I didn't even have the funds extra left over to get my laundry done yesterday. My shoes were hurting so bad and the swelling and everything.
Because you fucking went out to 2 fucking restaurants. And I don't even know what the other place was that you went. And I don't know where you got, we don't know where you got your snacks at. DoorDash was over 60. She could have more hotel nights if she saved her money right. Don't go to restaurants. Get you a couple days worth of food. If you can get a hotel couple days, stop spending it like that. You'll be off the street for a couple days and you'll have some food. And some people, if they see that you start doing good, that's like a lot of people have said, if you would manage your money right, that they would think about helping you out. But it's all about you, girl. You go, girl. You go with your bad self.
I started to cry.
Everybody's so, no.
Like yesterday, I didn't even have dinner yesterday evening.
Oh, she just.
If I didn't have dinner yesterday evening, I would not have had the 21.50 something or whatever. Yes, I would have less than that. So I had breakfast and lunch and I didn't eat dinner.
Shut up. Did she really
I took a shower and maybe watched a few videos on YouTube and then went to bed early, probably like 7 o'clock. And my sleep was mostly good, but I had to keep getting up. I didn't have to keep getting up a whole lot, but I had to get up and use the bathroom a few times. My legs swollen and stuff. And
That's not what she said earlier, but anyway, let's let her finish. I'm tired, and she's just, she won't take accountability for one little thing, even fucking having to use the bathroom is somebody's fault. You crazy girl. You crazy
and then
girl.
I had 2 hotel cookies, and that
Call
to
her
eat,
girl.
that was
She
it.
loved that.
And I went to bed before 8 o'clock, and I was more tired than I realized.
Hey,
And I went to
Erica.
bed, and like I finally got up this morning. The final wake up, it was like 8:22 this morning.
Yep. Nothing
And
but
then I went
life.
down to breakfast, and then came back up, and I was still tired, so I watched a few more YouTube videos, and then I went back to sleep. And I set my alarm clock for 11:30.
So bad.
And I had
so bad.
like they did dream manipulation nightmare on me. Excuse me. That there was this lady that was a hotel roommate of mine in the dream. I'm like, hell no, I don't want no doggone roommates. But she was a hotel roommate of mine. And in the dream, we were at a hotel that when I look outside, it was the beach outside, and it was portrayed as if we were in Los Angeles metro area. But and then she said something about let me go, let's go downstairs so I can find and cuddle with my baby, or talking about her husband or whatever, And then I woke up and like, but before that though, in the dream, like when she said, "Oh, let's go downstairs so I can find and cuddle with my baby," talking about cuddling with her husband or whatever. And then when we got downstairs and outside and went towards the beach, I had been notified that in the dream, a gang stalking dream manipulation nightmare this morning, I had been told that the stalkers found out what hotel I was at and the exact address and name or whatever in the dream.
Oh,
and then I woke up. It was 11:07 in the morning. I had to use the bathroom. Then I snoozed a little bit. The alarm came on at 11:30. And then I got dressed, fully dressed, and packed up and left. But I'm surprised I was able to remember everything, because I thought that I would have ended up forgetting. I thought I would have ended up forgetting some details about what happened. But I'm thankful and glad that I remembered everything. So I have enough funds for dinner. Wow, these flies torturing me.
She says she has no funds for dinner.
So they're trying to force urinate me again.
Oh my God.
I have to pee really bad.
Shut the fuck up.
Use the bathroom. Then I snoozed a little bit. The alarm came on at 11:30. And then I got dressed, fully dressed, and packed up and left. But I'm surprised I was able to remember everything, because I thought that I would have ended up forgetting. I thought I would have ended up forgetting some details about what happened. But I'm thankful and glad that I remembered everything. So I have enough funds for dinner. Wow, these flies torturing me.
She has no funds.
So they're trying to force urinate me again. I have to pee really bad. So I have enough funds for dinner tonight.
Oh, she does.
After that, I'm gonna need help. And I almost felt yesterday that, wow, I need to get new shoes, even if they're not so expensive. It's just something, I need something that's comfortable. The shoes that I had, that God is good and His wife gave me, they were very comfortable. Like I might need to find a pair, similar to that, because these shoes, they've been too tight and hurting my feet, and my feet swollen. And I ended up with corns on my toes, and my toes being crushed up, and I could barely walk. Like the pain is intense enough to put me in tears.
Oh my gosh!
Like,
so what she
I don't know
said.
if I might have to just hold out until next week or next month to
exactly,
to get,
PSA.
I don't know if I could try to get another pair of shoes.
And she's had her multiple times. Oh my, she needs some sneakers, y'all. What you gonna do? She crazy. She really is. She's crazy. No, I don't have any sympathy for her either. Hold on, I'm gonna check something out real quick. Let's check something out real quick. We'll dip. My computers are fucking slow. Okay, here we go. Weekends coming around the corner. Yeah. I just want to make sure she didn't make a new one. I ain't playing it if she does. Hopefully somebody would. What'd she do? Take it down? Oh, she's just aggravating. She had one 2 hours ago. I know. Human shoes are meant for hooves. That's a good one too. Yep. That's one of her dreams. She wants to, yep. She gonna need a lot of money, a lot more money than she realized. She gonna go around the world on a train. Hell yeah. She's always got a big thing of fresh ice because she always shakes it, and soda or whatever she drinks it's in, and I'm sure it's soda. Her big ass. She could, I mean, they'd kick her off probably the first day because she won't be able to get along with anybody. Anybody. She can't. It's impossible. Yeah, that, you know how they automatically put the tip in on things? That's probably what it was. And she's trying to say that she stole a tip from her. No, it's probably electronically added in already. And she probably saw that and got pissed because, you know, God forbid she shares some of her money with somebody that's working their ass off. That's why they add the shit in there, because of people like you. Yeah, I know she don't tip. I'm sure the whole area knows she don't tip. She stays in that area that then exposes me. They attack me. They're swatting me. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. I'll be goofy. Well, yeah. Well, that was just a catch up, a little, you know, catch up thing. She did something 2 hours ago. I don't, I don't think that's this. Oh, she's on a couple. Um, what's the one that one? Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that and they're probably used to her non-tipping ass. So they did that shit. It's just, yeah, she's a very selfish, disgusting person. She's very nasty. She's got some issues with wanting to be sex trafficked. I think she knows that they'll never sex traffic her. That wouldn't happen. I don't think she understands that a lot of times they don't keep the same girls in the same area that they're sex trafficking, and the girls have to be small enough to fit in a very small area. They ain't gonna have some roly poly like you. It's just not gonna happen. Then again, they might hook you up to some dope and wait till you lose some weight. I don't know. Never know. Yeah, I'm always gone. Her cup tells it all. I worked in the restaurant business for 20 years. I hear she shakes that cup. She's got that good ice in there. Those little ones, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, I love them things. She has no shame. But yeah, like she always says, yeah. Let me finish my bowl real quick. And I'm gonna find me something to watch. But she's got a few videos up. I'm not covering any more tonight. I'm tired. But you know, my eye will be out. And you never know, I might pop on. Oh, she'd be ruined. That's the worst thing you could ever do. And the judge, they will most of the time talk you into getting one because that's how stupid it is not to have one. And she's so dumb, slow, that she definitely could not handle. That's a bad thing to do. What is the poison of the day? Oh, you mean my smoke? This is a hybrid, I think. Sativa. Oh, my brother's supposed to bring me a bunch of different goodies. I'm very excited about that. I'm like, what does she have court for? I haven't heard why. I like them both. But I was looking at the one that I was hitting, and it's a other one. Hey, Earth Angel. I mean, anybody's been in and out of the system, they know a plea deal is the best thing, usually 99.9% of the time, to do. Not go to trial in front of your peers and try to represent yourself. You're screwed. As soon as you try to represent yourself, you're done. She got arrested for failure to identify. And she was loitering, of course. I figured it was something like that. Thank you for letting me know, because I was wondering. Just chilling in the house. What's up? I don't know why she has to act like that. She's a nasty, nasty woman. Let me check something. So Southsider, I'm going to show this. Let's see how many people have watched this video. Hold on. $4.3K views on the video I just put up not long ago. This is so cute. Y'all have to watch this. This is cute. What is up? What is up? Everybody's in here. Let's see. What does this do? Okay.
Go ahead, Chi-Chi.
If you're a small content creator, use this sound to gain at least 100 new subscribers. Don't believe me? Try it yourself.
I don't believe you.
I get this question a lot. How?
If you're a small content...
Okay. I want to see it again anyway. This is, you know, when you get those shoes for your dog to protect their paws, that's what this mostly is. It's hilarious. And then there's some that they put on them that they don't keep on them, but it's fucking hilarious. You'll see. You'll see.
Go ahead, Chi-Chi. What do we do now, Sheriff? Now, we ride.
See, PSA.
Oh my God.
Wait. Oh my gosh.
Oh, his heels on. Oh, I know. Fucking cute. That's my favorite show. I did too. I have so many of them, and then I have a lot of videos of my dog and chinchilla playing, and of all the dogs. One's over there snoring loud as shit right now. I could see the light go up just a little bit on my microphone. They're snoring. All right, guys, I'm glad y'all came in. It was pretty wild. Yes, Stu. Yes. They're so cute. And they're most of the chinchilla dog is further back. But yes, do that. Sometimes I do live and just show that. Just all kinds of things like that. Have a lot of things saved up. Haven't done shows much. And Candy, I got my eye on her right now, so I'm just been busy. Thanks for coming in. I'm glad that you came in, Erica. Most definitely. And you all know, like I always say,